Hi everyone, Tom here checking out Star Racer. This is a F-Zero-like indie game. It's got a couple days left to go on its Kickstarter. It's reached its main goal that'll be made, but it has a stretch goal for more music from Grant Kirkhope and Mason Lieberman. So let's dive in. I'll show this course editor later. It's a bit like the track editor in F-Zero X on 64DD. So yeah, you see here, it's got the 2D sprites of F-Zero combined with the 3D tracks of F-Zero X. Kind of a bit of a best of both worlds situation. These capsules here, though, that they're all taking, they kind of split energy and attacks in terms of the meters they use. Kind of interesting, different risk versus reward choice, but not sure how I feel exactly about it yet, but hey, at least they're trying something a bit different. And of course, flying, and you got shooting. That's where the Star Fox comes in that they were mentioning in their launch trailer. I feel like the future of F-Zero by indies, it's kind of been talking about like, hey, you gotta fly in there too. One thing is we'll see here on the boost track, you got boost power, of course. That's the announcer, super important. But there's 4 laps, as opposed to like 3 that you might have in F-Zero X later on. That I find there's one race that almost took 4 minutes. Like I was thinking Mario Kart, if it wants to have more kind of endurance races. Now I'm thinking back, I'm not sure I want that all the time, but it's more of, yeah, it's more of an interesting endurance battle to make it in a game where you can run out of health and die. I'm sure that time would be a lot faster on higher speeds. I do like when you hit the ground, you can bounce off. Some jumps that are bigger, you know, it's more with other CPUs going through. 20 racers, decent amount. One thing besides Grant Kirkhope making music for this game, they got, for programming, Freya Homer, who worked on budget cuts and has done lots of kind of spline curve work, and they were able to make this game go from 40 frames per second to more like 80 on the computers they're running on. You know, that was kind of neat to see. Overall, the speed is pretty good once you get going. On this easy mode for the Grand Prix, it's a bit slow if I go off course or hit a wall, kind of like what Mario Kart 8 does if you go off course. That punishing aspect to it. But maybe decent for me enough right now at this speed, just getting into it. I will say, compared to like my initial impressions of it to playing it, I'm pretty happy with how it controls. A lot like, reminds me of F-Zero X, so I'm happy with that. Not quite as fast, maybe that'll help when there's more of the soundtrack in place. But it's a lot different. I'll show later on the faster one. So Starlight Spiral, this course does not like me, or I don't like it. I love how it looks. It's got one part where you can kind of go flying over the fence in a spot that you don't expect it. That seems to get me a lot, but the chunky pixels on the track is a nice touch to kind of mix the 2D sprites and the 3D-ness of it. And I love the sunset and the 3D mesh and the mountains in the background. After cars boost, I do like the trails they leave behind too. Maybe that's more of like a PlayStation 2 era type effect, but it's a nice touch. Being just a Kickstarter demo, I feel there's some things that still need polish, like the fonts. Whoop, they are still bitter. And like that, the game thinking I was out of bounds when I wasn't. So not quite a perfect vertical slice yet, but hey, a good indicator of the overall gameplay. Lots of those little things where they'll put the capsules behind the jump pads. You know, you kind of have to choose one or the other. Those fences though, if I was to go through a fence at 600 kilometers an hour, I think that fence would vaporize and probably I wouldn't even notice it, but I don't know, I don't want to try that, ever. I'm feeling the stress of just getting through this one. Phew! Alright, I can breathe a sigh of relief there. Love how that track looks. It's deceptively hard, I think. See, I see still a comic art there for Thrash Whiplash. It's nice. They're gonna have a lot of that, I guess, if they have 20 different characters. They're trying Hypervelocity Speedway again. This level's giving me a bit of trouble. I haven't figured out how to do the boost start yet. Let's see what I get this time. Holding on 3. That one, not bad. I feel like it's not at the end, but I'll see. A lot of mines in this level. More like mines that are an actual threat. Whoa! Probably haven't been attacking guys enough. Neat to see half pipes are still in this. I'm afraid to see what happens if I go off the side of a half pipe. I feel like it's probably not a stunt. Since that was about a minute lap, there's a bit more of a... This is a longer track. Probably save boost this time for more of the half pipe area. Ooh. Yeah, I boosted too much there. Ouch! I was so close. Let's try ramping up the vehicle speed, even though I died there. Let's try this Ludicrous Speed, Incredulous. Don't even try it. We'll try Ludicrous on a versus race, and one of the other vehicles. We'll try the Celestial Circuit. It's got some straightaways in it. Let's see what it's like. Much wider course with tons of options, super high walls. I can definitely feel it's a lot faster here. Whoa! See how they have wings on the vehicles when going in the air. Okay, that is definitely lava. Ah! That turn is already tough at the slowest speed, let alone at the, I guess, third highest speed. See how the fence ripples when you get near it at a high speed. That's gonna cost me later. Did not break in time. It's so slow. Trying to make it the energy. There we go. Hey, not bad. Second on the higher speed. I didn't expect that. My car is a flaming pile of wreckage. Well, that was Ludicrous Speed. There's one more course. Try. Don't even try at speed on the... It's more of a loop. Meteor Storm. Here we go. Can I even finish one lap? We'll see.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh. I'm not even gonna touch the ground here. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Get me out. Get me out. No, where the track could be easy just to keep going straight and not think what about turning there. That is pretty. That's pretty fast. Whoop. Surprisingly, yeah. I'll take it. Yeah, there's definitely the. It's just fun. Definitely some of the speed there from F-Zero and the higher speeds. Easy to get into start. Now I'll show the track editor for a bit, what I put together, and then go over my kind of final thoughts. Okay, here's my course handy. Let's take a look. See, you gotta be careful the preview is. I couldn't see it there. I added some walls, high walls at the beginning. That's not a big hand, but little bit of a grace area. And you see, they'll quickly go away. I found the AI was able to stay on the track, so that was nice. They don't just all go flying off and die. Maybe I made it a bit too narrow. Without the map, I noticed you can't really notice that it's a big hand. Like maybe I shouldn't have raised the fingertips. Maybe there you get a little bit of a look at it. But overall, Star Racer, after playing it for a few hours, kind of I was happy with how it handles. The bumpers work well for drifting, like you would expect from F-Zero X. Capsules and energy, splitting that seems alright. And yeah, just looking forward to seeing what they do next. And as a reminder, it's got 2 days left on its Kickstarter, around there, for if you want to help it reach its stretch goal. It will definitely reach its main goal. And of course, that doesn't guarantee that'll be done, but you know, likely Kickstarters I think have been doing better lately about that sort of thing. Now, till then, have a great holiday break, and thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye.